we got a bunch of Marvel delays as well. So let's look at the Marvel delays for a second. Now, it actually starts off first on a very positive note because if you look here, we got Deadpool 3. Now, originally, Deadpool 3 was supposed to come out November 8th, 2024. Well, Deadpool 3 has now been moved up. Deadpool 3 has been moved up by about 6 months to May 3rd, 2024. We are now getting Deadpool 3 like 6 months before we originally were going to get it, which this makes a little bit more sense because Deadpool 3 we already know is filming. The script is done. They are in production. They're shooting as we speak. So because this project is one that's already on the ground, running and getting going, it makes sense that it would now be the one that comes out first. And then we got Captain America Brave New World, which was supposed to come out May 3rd, 2024. Now we have Deadpool 3 taking its spot. And that's the thing about Marvel, because it's the universe, because everything is so interconnected and goes together. When one thing moves, it's a domino effect. Everything has to move. So we get May 3rd, which was originally Captain America, is now Deadpool, and Captain America Brave New World is now becoming July 24th, 2024. The Thunderbolts was supposed to come out around that time on July 26th, 2024, but that has now been moved to December 20th, 2024. So not huge moves. Like, I've seen a lot of people online freaking out about a lot of the Marvel delays. They're only a couple months for the majority of the time. They're still coming out in the year they were supposed to come out. So that's not too concerning, in my opinion. We move on to some more. We get Blade. Now, Blade is the one that I think might have started this all, or at least had a big effect on it, because Blade has been notoriously going through a bunch of problems, and they recently had hired a writer to rewrite the entire script a day before the writer's strike happened. So they were planning on rewriting the whole thing, and then this writer's strike happened, and now they don't have anyone writing. They can't have anyone writing. So essentially, unless they want to use the script that they apparently weren't happy with, they've got no script. They have no script for Blade. So Blade was originally supposed to come out September 6th, 2024. That has now been moved to February 14th, 2025. And to be honest with you, I would not be surprised if that moved even further down the line. Then we get Fantastic Four, which was originally supposed to come out February 14th, which is now Blade's spot, and now that's coming out May 2nd, 2025. And then we get Avengers Kang Dynasty, which was originally, it's funny watching how these domino effects work, because originally that was supposed to come out May 2nd, but because now Fantastic Four is on May 2nd, they have pushed that to May 1st, 2026. So Avengers Kang Dynasty has moved an entire year, and along with Kang Dynasty, because it's now coming out it's now coming out on May 1st, 2026. Avengers Secret Wars was originally supposed to come out May 1st, 2026. Now that's been moved an entire year as well to May 7th, 2027. Now, I'm not too surprised by this. I always suspected that the Avengers movies were going to move a year. We were not going to get those in 2025. I just didn't. And especially now, we talked about this as well a couple weeks ago. There was rumors that Jeff Loveness, who was on board to write for Kang Dynasty, there was apparently a report that he had left the project, that him and Marvel parted ways on Kang Dynasty. So you have to assume that that definitely affected their scheduling. They had to push this back because they're probably writing an entirely new script for Kang Dynasty right now. Maybe even just looking. Well, they can't. They don't have any writers. The writer strike's going on, so they can't even write Kang Dynasty right now. So that makes total sense why all of this would move. So I think of all of the delays, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is the one affected the most right now by the writer strike. I'm sure a lot of this has to do with the writer strike, because once one thing moves in this universe, everything's got to move. And when you watch this domino effect take place, it becomes pretty clear.